Hello, welcome to the epilogue, the SLAMMYS.
Yep, the SLAMMYS.
We finished the series, and it was fun, and we're happy we did it. But goddamn, that took a lot the last month and a half.
Yeah, cramming in like 4 months of TV into like a month and a half of real life time is a lot of writing.
Yeah, and we will go over just how many words were on our document, but not yet. Um, so how do you want to start this? Do you just want to do SLAMMYS first?
We could just start with the SLAMMYS, yeah.
All right. Well, superstar of the year. Um,
It has to be AJ Styles, right?
I put I put for my guys. I put Adam Cole in there. Led the spoiler alert. What's gonna be the faction of the year?
Yes.
They won a fucking a lot. And I put Finn Balor. Held the IC championship a lot, but then he was gone for a long time. But then he won the Rumble, so that's cool. And then he won the championship at the end.
Yeah.
And that's all I
Yeah,
have on my side. I
on
genuinely
my side, I think it's just AJ Styles. Like, two-time tag team champion this year. He won the King of the Ring. He won the Elimination Chamber. He won the World Heavyweight title. He walked out of WrestleMania with the World Heavyweight title still around his waist. Worked more matches on my show than anybody else. Had more wins on my show than anybody else. Probably anybody else in the company. He worked more.
probably I didn't
I
book that many people that much. I know that for a fact.
I I think it's just AJ Styles wins it this year.
All right, I'm cool with that.
Okay, so Superstar of the Year goes to,
AJ
at this
Styles.
point, it'd be like 49 or 50-year-old AJ Styles.
Damn.
Okay, and then we
Uh,
move on to Female Star of the Year.
Female superstar of the year. For me, I have Roxanne and Julia. That's all I
For
have on
me, I have Mercedes or Jade.
Jade or
Um,
Mercedes.
oh, this
Um,
one.
this is
This is not, this one's harder than the Superstar of the Year.
yeah. Did we? Look at
So, like, I
us.
could
We're not
see,
Dave Meltzer. We give a shit about women.
yes, if you haven't been able to tell throughout these past few months of whatever you've seen.
Honestly, I feel like we put
Uh,
way more effort into the women than the men for
yes.
recently.
um, so Roxanne's claim to back-to-back like female superstar of the year.
So was it back
This
to back?
year,
Did she win last time? I
I,
thought she won breakout.
I I thought she also won female superstar of the year. I might have to go back and look, but her claim to it this year would be she was champion the entire year, took on all comers, and beat anyone who came into her path.
She did lose a
Julia,
couple times though. Not the title,
y-
but
yeah,
she took
but
some
like
pinfall losses.
when it mattered the most, she held on to the belt.
And then at that WrestleMania, she beat Roxanne and Julia, two people who I
Borderline the
booked as the
underdog in the match.
absolutely strongest, the absolute strongest booked
uh,
superstars.
what all did Julia win this year?
Queen of the Ring, and that is it.
She only won Queen of the Ring?
Yeah. Oh, technically she
Oh
won
yeah.
the Iron Survivor
Okay.
as well. Tied.
Julia has a dominant year,
She has a
rises through
dominant
the
year
ranks.
without a title.
Yes, she just climbs through the ranks throughout the year, solidifying herself in that title picture by the end of it. Um, Mercedes is probably the weakest of the group so far. She does become a two-time champion during the series, but also drops the belt twice, both times to AJ Lee.
And she
Um,
does get pinned in the
she does?
Elimination Chamber. I
Yes,
forgot by who. I think it was
everybody. It was a group effort.
I think it was Julia. I don't know who
I
pinned
think
her
Julia
though.
does.
Or was it
Julia, I remember she got hit with like
Roxanne.
every move and then
She did get hit
loses.
by every. No, it was Roxanne. I think it was Roxanne. Control F.
Um,
Hold on. Uh, oh wait, no, it wasn't. Where was it at? Survivor Series.
yes.
Survivor Series. Uh, oh the fucking. God damn it! Take me to Iron Survivor matches.
Uh, this real quick.
Okay, there it is. Survivor Series. Women's World Championship. I believe
Da, 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 da.
Julia was already in the ring.
She was the last member off of the SmackDown roster to be eliminated.
Yeah, Rocks pinned her.
Okay. Um, I would say Mercedes probably has the weakest claim. She has a good run this entire year. Like winning the title multiple times is nothing to be snuffed at. Jade, from start to finish, basically has a dominant year. Multiple time women's IC champion, second most wins on SmackDown,
Ow.
tied for like second most matches also on SmackDown. Her current reign with the IC, in total with her IC belt, she has 11 defenses. She is currently on 8 walking into the new year. I it's between Roxanne, Jade, and Julia. I think as
Yeah.
I don't know which of those three had the best year.
Honestly, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say Julia because I feel like she had the best matches overall, and she had a more consistently. Like yes, Jade had a lot of matches, but most of them were just like open challenges that you didn't describe anything, so I don't know anything about them.
She had a lot of, but like when she hit the PLEs, like her and Charlotte always tore the house down when those two like got into their like good feud towards the end of the year.
Yes, but Julia was also in a fucking hell of a a hell of a series with Becky. Immediately into a hell of a series with Rhea. Immediately into the goddamn Iron Survivor, and she beat Charlotte too as well. I forgot about that in the Queen of the Ring finals. Uh, and
Yeah.
then fuck, there was another match that she was in. All this final triple threat was pretty good.
Uh,
I feel like Rox was also in that, and she won that, but she didn't pin Julia.
because Jade's thing is like to start the year, it's basically her dominant run through the women's IC tournament that gets her the title in the end. Um, and then she like kind of has some open challenges, develops a feud into Charlotte. Charlotte wins the title back, title gets dropped, and eventually she regains the title and then holds a bunch of open challenges. Um, we'll we'll give it to Julia.
All right,
Probably had more high profile stuff throughout the year than Jade did. Jade was just dominant with whoever she faced.
all right,
So Julia
Julia.
wins female superstar of the year.
You'll win the title next year, probably. I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows? Who knows
Maybe.
how long Rox has that title?
Breakout superstar of the year.
Uh,
There
I
is
guess
one
we're
person on my
doing.
brand.
We said we were doing both male and female in this one, right?
Yes, this is just a
Okay.
both gender.
Um,
The one person off my brand is Ethan Page.
I put four
He
people on my brand. First one, who just won female superstar of the year, Julia.
Mhm.
Second one, this one probably has. I don't know. I don't know if he has the weakest. Austin Theory. Third, Carmelo Hayes, who just ended WrestleMania insane. Uh, and Roderick Strong.
I mean, my gut is just like Julia also wins breakout superstar of the year
I could see
because
that.
I don't think she was on last year, was she?
Huh?
I don't think Julia was on any roster last year, was she?
Nope.
Dude, I'd be hard pressed not to say Julia also wins breakout superstar of the year because
Interesting.
she goes from like not even on the shows to debuting to by the end of the year just definitively being in the main event picture.
All
Like the only other person, Mello is close.
right.
I think Pay
Melo
Mello
is
like
close because of how he ended the year.
yeah,
Fuck yeah. Melo,
and
you
like the
gonna win
names he
on
beat.
MG moment, don't you worry.
Yeah. Ethan Page is the only thing that comes close on my brand. Debuts this year, multiple time tag team champion, constantly on each and every show.
Yeah, you didn't push
But
many new
he
people.
never had many new people.
Like,
Not necessarily.
not people who were already on our show. Because Julia, not Julia, Jade was already on my show. Already had success on my show last
Yes,
season.
I took her to a new level on my show. She was kind
Yeah.
of stuck in like Bianca stuff, and then I
Yeah.
like solidified her as
Now
like, oh yeah,
Jade is
this
gonna
is a
be
single
stuck in
star.
Bianca stuck.
Poor Jada.
Yeah, but she's
Uh,
Jada won a ring, not a ring. A
she won a ring.
championship.
She won a championship ring.
She won the AW Diamond Ring or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah. But anyway, breakout superstar. I think it's Julia.
All right.
Faction of the year we'll get over quick. It's Undisputed Era.
Yep.
There's
Quite,
no ifs, ands, or buts
quite a
about that.
run
The
that they
only
went on.
team bad is probably the closest thing to them, and it's pretty far off.
Shock the system, baby. Or I should say Adam
uh,
Cole, baby.
then we can move on to OMG moment of the year, as we alluded to earlier. Mellow. Which Mellow moment is it? Is it Mello driving his car into Roman Reigns' house? Or is it Mello stacking Punk and Roman at Mania?
What is hard? What is more badass? I don't even know. Probably the
I
second one. Anyone could drive a car.
true, but how many times have you seen that in professional wrestling where somebody drives a car into somebody's house? I
That
can tell
is
you, I've
true.
never seen it before. I've seen home invasions. I've never seen somebody drive into the front of somebody's house.
It was so good. I loved that. I'm glad I came up with that.
It's like you didn't think any about thing about it earlier in the show. Mello's just like, yeah, I'm driving at the moment. Can't be at the show tonight. It's like, okay. Just Mello's not at the show. He's driving to the next town or something. Then all of a sudden he shows up very abruptly onto the show.
Fuck it, we're giving it to that, I
To
guess.
me, it's that. It's Mello driving the car into Roman Reigns' house.
Fuck it. That's there you go. That's that's it. It's that one. Mellow drives to Roman's house.
Okay. And then rivalry of the year. This
Oops.
is not an easy subject.
Yeah, I
uh,
did a bad job with rivalries this year. I guess I did, however, come up with some bullshit. I came up with Undisputed Era. Low key was in the rivalry the whole year with Finn's group. So technically, that counts. They weren't always there, but it was always one of them after the other coming for Cole.
yeah.
So that's the only
My
thing I have. I didn't really do good job with rivalries. I guess Rhea, Julia. I guess.
um I have a few like the Mercedes Cora AJ Lee rivalry throughout like the entire year. I thought was pretty good. Just Cora unable to get over the Mercedes hump, and then AJ Lee comes in and wins the belt off of Mercedes, slowly building the animosity between AJ getting jealous, or not AJ, Cora getting jealous of AJ, and then AJ cementing herself or just putting herself into the match at WrestleMania, and then Cora turning on her at the end of WrestleMania.
Well, at the start at WrestleMania.
Yeah, at the end of their match at
Yeah,
WrestleMania.
there you
Um, Other ones, Damage Control breakup, which was a feud that built from
go. It took too
before
long.
Bad
I
Blood.
don't like it. It took
The
too long.
build to Bad Blood is where this feud starts. It pays itself off at WrestleMania. I think just the I could tie a bow onto that feud at the end and be like, this is all cohesive. It was quite sloppy in the middle. Um, the other feud for me is Charlotte versus Jade Cargill for the women's IC title. I think that feud gives Jade credibility as champion. It was something creative for me to get Charlotte involved, working Charlotte and Jade into where Charlotte was just dragged in by Chemical X. And then that feud just kept growing and growing. Just a match, and then a ladder match, and then vacate a title, and then get the title back. Lyra's involvement, and then we culminate with a Iron Woman match at WrestleMania. Uh, Me personally, I think my Charlotte and Jade feud is a really good feud.
All right, we'll give them it.
Because I think
Congratulations,
that has
Charlotte. You
that
win
it's
again.
like my
Wait, did they
only
win back? Did they win last year, or was it someone else? Charlotte
I
and
do
Drox win last year? Fuck, I forgot
they probably did win it last
already.
year.
I know they won match of the year. We spun a wheel
Yes.
for that one.
Okay, and speaking of match of the year, we go to the match of the year for our final series. I have a few that I've put on my list. Um, I'll go with the ones, probably the two I felt the best about. Mercedes versus AJ Lee for the women's title at the Royal Rumble, and then I think Charlotte versus Jade at WrestleMania for the women's title, women's IC title was also in my match of the year contention.
I thought you had more than. Wait, that's all you have? I thought
I,
you
I
had more.
narrowed it down to two.
Oh,
There's a few more, but I think those probably have the strongest cases for my match of the year.
my match of the year. I have. Huh. Well, I have the men's rumble.
Men's
the
Rumble was pretty good.
men's rumble, and fuck, there was another one I had. Fuck, I didn't write it down. Let's just say, let's give the women one. Let's give the women a thing. I enjoyed. Fuck it, let's just do the triple threat at Mania.
Okay.
And fuck it, yeah.
So men's Rumble, women's world title triple threat, Mercedes and AJ for the women's title at the Royal Rumble, and Charlotte and Jade Cargill for the women's intercontinental title at WrestleMania.
Yes. Um,
I am more impartial to my Mercedes AJ Lee match at the Royal Rumble.
I am more leaning towards the men's rumble. I'll be honest. I don't think like like the what's it called? Like the realization that none of the undisputed era members had come out yet at like 24, and then like this sense of dread that we know it's coming, and then just taking everything over, and just the drama of JD and Mello after Mello and Jay and Shin were being beaten down, and him not wanting them to beat him down, but he's telling them, "You beat him down, or we're gonna fucking beat you down." All culminating in Finn Balor's return. That's chills right there. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I just pure match wise, I felt like I did a really good job putting together a cohesive match for Mercedes and AJ. The match where AJ finally, there's no outside interference. It's just Mercedes and AJ going back and forth with it. Both have their submissions that they have mastered at this point of the bank statement and the Black Widow. The build of the match as AJ gets to the ropes and Mercedes is able to get to the ropes and then AJ is able to get out of something and at the end Mercedes is close to the ropes but just can't get enough energy out of herself and taps out, giving AJ Lee her first title win in well over a decade. I thought it's a very happy moment to close the match. I think it's a great match start to finish.
Fuck it. Throw Punk versus Mello, not Punk versus Mello. Throw Mello versus Adam Cole, and Mello gets run over by. Oh shit! Why didn't we put that in the OMG moment of the year? Mello gets run over. Wow, Mello had a lot of things to do with cars this year, didn't he?
um, Royal Rumble, Mercedes AJ.
I think it's just the pure drama. There's nothing that beats it. That's what makes wrestling good. The goddamn, the goddamn drama. It's like,
we'll give
oh
it to the
shit.
men. We'll give it to the men's Rumble this year.
It's like, oh shit, he's about to strike Shin. Oh shit, the lights went out. Holy fuck, Finn is back.
Crazy that the final two matches for match of the year were both on the Royal Rumble pay per view.
Surely that's the PLE of the year.
Probably.
All right,
Um,
what's next?
that was all the awards that I had written down for.
Okay, now we do the same thing, but both years combined. Overall superstar of the save. It's probably Kevin Owens.
Kevin or Roxanne?
Oh, we have female superstar of the save.
Oh, we're doing a separate. Okay, so the male superstar of the entire save. It is probably Kevin
It's
Owens.
probably Kevin Owens. Like, obviously, obviously, there can always be an argument for Roman Reigns, but not this
He
time.
started off white hot, and then it just never quite reached the same level ever again.
But not this time. He was in
I
a
think
he was in a
Kevin
feud with
having
a
success
lot.
on both shows is probably what does it
You
for him.
gotta tip the cap to Roman in the end here. He allowed to be he was allowed what's his name? Fuck. He allowed Mello to be stacked. That's what I'm trying to or no, to stack him at the bottom. There you go. Fuck.
Okay, so Kevin Owens wins Superstar of our entire series, both series combined. Female Superstar, it's
I don't
Rox, Jade, and Cora are the three names that immediately come to mind.
I don't okay, so Jade, she was tag champion for I don't know how long. And then she feuded with Bianca. I don't remember if she beat Bianca at WrestleMania or not. Uh,
I also do not
so,
remember.
but it happened. Roxanne, I still think I peaked with that one. I don't think I could make anyone a bigger star than I did her with her the way I had her fucking trajectory. I peaked with that. That is still, I think, by far the best The best any of us did with making a new star.
Yeah, like I
That
do a good
first
job
year
with
was
Cora,
crazy.
but you definitely did better work building Roxanne up the card in the first year, and then her entire year as champion throughout the second. Jade has success on both shows. Cora's in a similar boat as Roxanne, where she has success the first year and even has success this year. Like
They both
Cora,
won the title at
WrestleMania
WrestleMania last year.
41. They've both won a Royal Rumble, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, Roxanne won the Royal Rumble.
I think Cora won it this year. Cora was Miss Money in the Bank. I think the only accolade she has that Roxanne doesn't have.
Yeah,
Um,
Roxanne has a year-long reign
yes.
and has beat all
Cora
four horsewomen.
Cora still has one to go. um, yeah, I really think it's down to either Jade or Roxanne. I'm probably leaning Roxanne as the female superstar of the save.
Probably. It's fucking hard not to be honest.
Just the superstar build from in year one to the status, like just stable champion she was throughout all of year two.
And her story was going
Yes.
places. You were complaining, and I acknowledge I know I wasn't doing much with her storyline wise, but it was about to change. I started setting it up. What was supposed to happen next year with Futuro Dorado. I don't know why I
Okay.
decided to continue setting it up because it's not gonna happen, but it will happen.
I mean, for
But
continuity's sake,
yeah, for
it just
continuity's
let
sake,
the characters believe that there is another
the world
year
doesn't
of
just
this.
fucking explode.
Yes.
Um,
I don't think we can necessarily label a breakout star for the entire save.
mm,
That's kind of like a year by year basis.
no. What if we if we do who had the best breakout? Who won
Best
last year?
breakout. Roxanne won it,
Roxanne,
I
yeah.
think, year one.
Who just won?
Julia.
Oh shit. Oh, who had a better year than between these two? Probably Roxanne.
Roxanne, only because it culminates in her winning the title.
Yes.
Julia didn't win the title. That's like the only slight step that Roxanne has on a better rise in year one.
Roxanne did do a lot of losing in that first year, I will say. She lost a lot to Charlotte. I want to say like 4 times and beat her once. The only time that mattered, but still. um, overall faction. Overall faction. Oh, that's weird because I don't think any faction stayed.
Hmm. I think Team Bad might have more
Oh,
success on my brand than on your brand, but they have success both years.
well, they didn't even technically get made until last year's Mania.
Was it Mania? I thought they
Yep.
were made before then.
It was
I thought they held the
Mercedes
titles before then.
trying to bring in fuck both of them, I think,
Ah,
and then it finally happened at Mania.
gotcha.
Oh no, she brought Naomi in, and then Naomi is trying to get Tamina to come in, and then Tamina finally joined at Mania, something like that,
Gotcha.
after
Team
turning
Bad
on
has
Nia.
their success over the course of this year.
There
Undisputed
is no
Era,
faction that has success over 2 years.
no.
I guess Undisputed Era technically, but it's like a whole different fucking faction. But it still
Yeah, it's
has the
not
name.
like this Undisputed Era is not the same as like last year.
Yeah.
They're like two very different groups. Like looking at like the Judgment Day that originally started with like Priest, Edge, and Rhea, and then looking at like the current faction with like Raquel, Liv, Roxanne, JD, Dom, and Finn, it's like this just ain't the same.
But it's not. It's better, but it's not the same.
Yeah. Um, Bloodline, OG Bloodline, not Bloodline Wolfpack. Just for the sheer amount of titles they held to restart this entire save.
I can't believe that's what I
In
did.
fact, it was every single belt outside of the women's title because Rhea held that.
Yep.
But outside of that, every title belonged to them. Roman held three of them.
Yes, he did. He was doing what Adam Cole wanted to do, but more
Uh,
successfully.
I'd say this year's Undisputed Era is probably the best faction over the entire save because they have success like throughout the entire year. OG Bloodline fades off as the year goes on. Team Bad, like they have their success, but it never reaches quite the heights of in longevity of uh, Undisputed Era. Definitely not Bloodline Wolfpack. They held the tag titles, but and the U.S. title, but
Yeah.
it
From
just wasn't the
SummerSlam
same.
onward, the Undisputed Era just had gold around their waist. And I guess even with Mello and JD, they had gold around their
Yeah, I would say the best faction is probably Undisputed Era.
waist.
Adam Cole's Undisputed.
Oh, overall match of the year. So we
The
gotta
last
throw
year we
in.
had a unanimous. It was Roxanne and Charlotte.
It was Roxanne and Charlotte, but it was not unanimous. We spun a wheel.
Did we spin a wheel for
Yep.
it?
It was going up against against the WrestleMania main event, Randy versus John versus Gunther, where
That's right.
Gunther made John Cena tap out and retire. And then they stole my goddamn idea.
um, so I guess if we're like trying to bare bones this, it would be between this year's Men's Royal Rumble or Charlotte and Roxanne.
I guess, yes.
I would. I'll lean slightly towards Roxanne beating Charlotte
That was so good. Did we really did we really peak that early? Oh, that's
because it was like
funny.
a great storyline going into it. It was a huge character moment for Roxanne to finally get past Charlotte. Like it's kind of the stepping stone that she needed to elevate herself further into the company.
God damn, what a fucking I did such a good job on that one. No need to stroke my own cock, but goddamn.
I think the phrase is "stroke my own ego."
Yeah, we all know that's just trying to be polite about it.
No, I think it's right to just say ego, not just,
Stroke my
the
own
other way
PP.
is the other way is just not correct. Doesn't even relatively mean the same thing.
It does. It's the same thing. All right, Roxanne and Charlotte, you win again.
The best rivalry we have booked this entire time.
Last year won. Last year it was Randy J, and if we're gonna bare bones it, who just won? You and Charlotte and
Charlotte and Jade.
I'll be honest. The viciousness I've seen in Randy kicking Rikishi in the head.
Yeah, didn't he kick other people also in the?
He kicked
I
a
don't think
lot
it
of
was
people
just.
in the head. He became a legend killer again with me.
Yeah,
He kicked Rikishi in the head. He what else did he do? Uh, Randy about to win the world championship for the 17th time. Jay cost to fuck. Oh, the
I think
goddamn the callback that I just the match I just had where Jay straight up dislocates his arm, which was a callback to last year when Randy fucking goes flying off of that thing back first like 15 feet. God, that was fun. That was a fun rivalry.
yeah, the best rivalry we had is probably Randy and Jay because it also carries into this year too.
It does, even though it wasn't by a lot. Randy came back and Jay was written off by him, and then he came back later. It
And
wasn't
if we're going
too
for
over.
longevity, Drew and Sammy go the
No,
distance.
no, 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 no,
They go damn near from show one to the last show.
no.
But yeah, there's way more stakes involved in Randy and Jay than there is. I mean, Drew, Sammy, and Cody is a great feud for last year. It helps like it establishes Sammy at the top, but
Are all our overall shit just going to people from last year?
um,
Have
I
we
guess
been
yeah.
writing this down?
Ooh, the overall winners
Overall, it was Roxanne, right?
for female superstar. Yes, it was
And
Roxanne.
then it was Kevin Owens,
Yes,
and then Faction of the Year Undisputed Era.
but that was this year.
Overall match, Rox.
And Charlotte, which was last year.
Overall
R-
rivalry.
Randy and Jade, mainly last year, but also goes into this year.
Yep, and that's all that. Now,
OMG moment,
oh
all
shit,
time.
oh all time. I don't even remember what won last time. So
I don't either.
congratulations,
Mello, you
Carmelo
done it
Hayes.
again.
That shit was crazy. No one saw that coming.
Mello
That was
just
so
for the love of the
good.
game, just putting on a year to remember.
Oh, god damn.
His Titantron at this point is just highlights from this year. Driving into Roman's house, it's going to be stacking Punk and
Which is
Roman
crazy.
at
He had
Mania,
such a quiet year
getting
last year
a
too.
yeah.
He got attacked by I forgot who it was. I think it was Ginger's people. And then he
My
was written
I
off and finally
forgot
came back.
Jinder was on your roster.
You know what?
Don't
Ginger
hand it.
is
I,
breakout superstar of the year all time. No, well, that's all that Slammy Awards actual stuff. Shall we get into stats? Or
do we
should we
have
go
enough
into the
time to get
original
into
plans that we had? We're at
how much
45 minutes.
time?
Or
Okay,
35, 35.
35. Cool.
Any original plans you had that changed?
Original plans that changed. The U.S. title would have originally been drawn out a lot longer.
God
Like
damn.
Omos, Sammy, Trick, all of
Oh, I
them.
thought you
Like
were talking about the women's. Oh
the
wait, no, I have the women's US title. Never
yeah,
mind.
my U.S. title. Uh, it would have been like Bloodline Wolfpack would have been continuously involved in that. Like the Survivor Series match I do ahead of Survivor Series. That match was originally booked for WrestleMania,
Damn.
and that was just something I think I just ended up scrapping because I was like, I don't think I'm doing enough creatively with this to keep this going. Because I was like struggling on how to like split focus with Bloodline Wolfpack. It's like, okay, how do I get Solo into the world picture, get Jacob continuously in this U.S. picture, get Gorillas of Destiny into this tag picture, and give them all their own like respective time to represent each division. So I just kind of ended up scrapping the plans and just going forward with the title as I did. Um, AJ and Cora were supposed to win the tag titles at one point, and I decided against it just because I thought keeping them on Team Bad was better for their storyline than having Cora and AJ have to get double booked because I didn't really want AJ to be double booked at any point, but I'd have to do it if I was continuing with the feud. Outside of
Alright.
that, my world title went to plan. My women's IC title went to as much plan as was booked. Um, Tag titles were kept pretty much the status quo. Yeah, it's really just the U.S. title got scuffed and AJ never got the tag titles with Cora.
Alright. That's all you have? I have.
That was the only two I didn't really get to.
Well, since you know, I planned this very far in advance. I have plans for even next year. So some original plans I have. Original plans I had. There was originally gonna be a female member in this new Undisputed Era. Can you guess who I would have picked?
A new female member?
Yep, in this new
Oh,
Undisputed Era, this version of this year's.
I'm going to throw out a random name that wasn't even drafted. Would have been like, I don't know why I see her fitting, but like Candice LeRae seems like she would fit that faction.
No, actually, she is on my roster. The person.
She is?
Yeah.
I can't remember ever seeing her face.
No, not Candice LeRae. The person that was gonna join the.
Oh, okay. Um, I don't know then.
It was gonna be Alexa Bliss.
That's such an awkward pairing.
I was like, fuck, I could make that work. After she left, whatever. Then I was gonna make them feud. I could have a female member. Roxanne could join the fight against the Undisputed Era, but I was like, yeah, fuck it. I don't need this. She could do her own thing.
I think
uh,
Candice would have honestly been a solid addition. Because I think of like Undisputed Era, I think of a bunch of like indie guys who are like great at wrestling. That is who Candice LeRae also is. She was just somebody who was just great on the indies.
all right. Um, next, Bianca was originally meant to face Bailey one on one at WrestleMania. That didn't end up happening
That
since
changed drastically.
since Jada was never gonna team with Bianca in the first place. That was something I just the first time I had them have a match together, I was like, all right, let's just do this series. And I was like, what am I gonna do with this? Like, fuck it, let's fucking the bar them.
Okay, I'm glad me and you were on the same mindset once you. So when you got to like match 3 of that series, I kind of had a sense of where we were going with things. And I think I talked to you one time when we were talking about the tag titles, and I was like, I know when my team loses the belts. I just need you to do what I need you to do. I was like, I'm not going to tell you what I need you to do. I just hope you understand what needs to happen. And
Yeah,
thankfully, me and you were on the same page of where those belts needed to end up.
yes, they did need to end up where they ended up. It just made sense. Me don't know how I got there, but I got there. That was that. And another plan. Roddy wasn't ever gonna lose his title, and he ended up losing it fucking twice, or I guess 3 times
4
now.
times,
4 times,
because he's a 3-time champion.
3 time champion,
Dude,
and now he lost
yeah.
it 3 times. How could he lose it four
So
times?
lost it once, won it back, lost it twice, won it back. Okay, 3 times. Sorry. Yes, he's lost it thrice.
Ended up losing it 3 times. I was like, fuck it, let's put this belt on Shinsuke, give him, make him look like an actual threat against Adam Cole. Have Santos or whoever the fuck took the pin in that triple threat to take that title off him. Who did he lose it to again? Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne, I
Yes.
was like, fuck it. This is the only chance he's gonna have. Let's do it. Let's give him a few title defenses, and then he can lose it back. And this is the biggest one. Originally, Los Garzas were supposed to be in the Mania tag match, and not Pretty Deadly. Fraxium were supposed to win those tag titles. So not only did
So
Pretty Deadly go
my
from not fucking being in the match, they went to fucking winning the titles. That
so my
decision was made
original
like yesterday, by the way.
nice. So my original like thing of just thinking that Fraction would win it, that for some reason Pretty Deadly just they finally get there but don't win it. I was right on just guessing Fraxium. I just
Yeah,
couldn't partake in your undoing your own booking.
I was like, fuck it.
I mean, I'm happy that Pretty Deadly won.
I was like, you know what? This would make the best story after 2 years.
I
of
think the
being
crowd
basically
would go
undefeated.
ballistic with Pretty Deadly pulling down those titles.
They finally get a title shot and they win. Fuck. Okay.
And that was it.
Yep, that was the things that changed. Melo was
Was
always supposed to
Santos
fucking pin him off.
always was Santos always meant to win the IC title?
Yes,
Okay.
he was. Why do you doubt me?
Because it's Santos Escobar.
Okay, he's a great wrestler and he's Mexican. You think I'm not gonna like him? I'm
He's
loyal to
just
my
not
blood.
booked. Okay.
Okay, but he has a cool ass presentation. I fuck with
He
the
does.
goddamn Aztec fucking presentation.
Like it's a great theme, great presentation. He even has an alter ego you can dip into if you ever felt like it.
All right,
King
quickly,
Cuerno
45
himself.
minutes in. Who main evented the most for your show?
Just what? Who do you think main evented the most Smackdowns this year?
I don't even fucking know. It's probably like Drew or Sammy or Seth.
I mean, you got the top three.
did I get the top three entirely?
Yeah. There's one person also tied for third, but
Uh,
you did get the top three. Sami Zayn ended up main eventing the most Smackdowns. He main evented
Jesus
12.
Christ. Oh my God.
Drew
Uh,
main evented 11, and Seth and Swerve both main evented
is
8.
is this total or is this
This is this year.
okay?
Total, Sammy might be in 20s, but I didn't go back to last year's videos and counted that too.
Well,
Um, in a side note, there was 44 individuals that main evented to SmackDown this year.
damn, that's a lot.
That is a lot
Can you guess who
for
main evented Raw the most?
Raw. I think it's either Roddy or it's Roxanne. I'm leaning Roddy.
Swing and a miss.
Oh, who
Not
was
even
it?
top five.
Really? I felt
yeah.
like I
Uh,
felt like Roddy would have just
where
snuck
was
into like a
Roxanne
handful of
at?
main events.
Yeah, Roxanne didn't even start main eventing until like after Survivor Series. I think that's when she got her
That's
first main event.
crazy.
It is. So
I
we
mean, who
have
was it? If I was that far off, who the hell was it?
at three. We have just making sure. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, at three we have a fucking tie.
Okay.
A male and a superstar. A male and a female superstar. Julia and CM Punk.
Both main evented how many?
7. Well, I guess
Okay.
I guess this is top four. Then fuck it, I don't care. This is the Punk and Julia
You're in the
both
same boat
7.
as me. A couple people tied for third.
And then people tied for first.
Okay.
Uh, Bailey and Finn Balor ended up being the most booked main eventers,
Finn missed so much time.
and he fucking ended up main eventing the most. I
How many
thought
did
you
he main
said
event?
that you had more people in your main events. It turns out I, in fact, had more people in my main events.
There's no way you had more than 44 people main event to show.
Probably not, honestly. Looking at my fucking thing, I should have fucking numbered on my bullet pointed it. It would have been easier, but fuck it.
I put
Uh,
like the name and then in parentheses I put how many main events they had.
but Finn and Bailey both had 8.
They would have been tied for third on my brand.
Yeah, we didn't fucking do that much. And Becky ended up with 6. So
That's
did Rhea.
impressive. Since she wasn't even on your brand for like half the year, for like a
Yeah.
chunk of the year.
Rhea ended up with 6. Rox ended up with 5. Roddy ended up with 5.
Who main evented the most PLEs?
I
because
did
I
not
think it was
check
Adam
that.
Cole. Oh, you didn't? Damn.
No,
I think it might be Adam Cole though.
probably.
I think Adam might have 5 or 6 main events this year
That's crazy.
because he main event. I had like 3 when I stopped counting. This is 4 because he just main evented Mania.
If we
I'm
count
sure he
Rumble.
had an so because I don't think the Rumble was posted yet. So Rumble is another. So yeah, 5. So he has like 5 or 6 main events this year in
That's crazy.
pay-per-views. Um, Last thing, I guess. How many words was your Word document?
Well, you're gonna have more than me. Um,
Yes.
100 and fucking 100, 108,349.
Okay. I have 108,069
Oh no fucking
words.
what?
You have more than me. I guess at some point you passed me in words. I thought I was ahead by miles. But
Excuse
I
me.
think you were writing way longer TVs down this stretch than I was.
Yeah.
So you beat me by like what, 280 words?
That's crazy. What the fuck?
It's insane how close that is.
That is close.
Because you had what, 249? 349?
349, yeah.
Yeah, like 280 words separates me and you.
That's fucking crazy. Wow.
And I, yeah, and I guess
I guess
that's it.
that's it. That's it, chat. Thank you for watching episode 81, I think, unless I did it wrong. We did it 81 for Kobe. Thank you.
Hmm.
You didn't watch, but we were here and we left
We
our
were here.
mark.
This is
And
2
I know you actually
continuous real
watched
life
Triple H,
years.
you son of a bitch. Fuck you.
The amount of ideas you have taken is impressive.
Honestly, mostly in the first year, but I was just on a heater, I guess, and he's like, this kid knows what he's talking about." Yeah, Triple H, I do. God damn it. All right, well, that's it. This
That's it.
YouTube channel is now retired. I might post some random fucking clips every now and then, but I am fucking busy now in life. So
Maybe
thank you.
he continues to play Silent Hill one of these days.
Yeah, I won't. That's the thing. Maybe I could play it tomorrow. Actually, I'm done with everything else.
I remember seeing one stream and then I never saw it again.
That's because I got really busy with doing all this shit. I had to lock the fuck in. After a 12-hour recording session, we're back. We're done. We're done.
We're
No
done.
more.
No mas.
Go home, go to bed.
Go home, go
Fuck.
bed.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. I might watch this back in like 5 years. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, just reminisce.
To be like, damn. Oh wait, no. I had to say my plans that I had. Okay. Hold on, real quick.
How much time do we have?
We have 7 minutes, real quick. Carmelo Hayes was going to win Money in the Bank. He was gonna recruit Austin Theory to join him as a Paul Heyman guy. Depending on if you kept Omos, he would have joined them. He would have
Omos would have
cashed
definitely been
in.
available.
Uh, Obo would have lost his title around the month before Survivor Series. He would immediately go to the World Title Series and beat Finn Balor at Survivor Series. Obo would then go on to lose his title, probably at like the Chamber or something, somewhere around it. Probably or wherever the fuck. 2 pay-per-views before Mania at the Rumble. Sure, at the Rumble to CM Punk, where Melo would cash in on Punk afterwards, and then they would have a fucking feud at Mania. Probably. That's probably how that would work. Because I'd have the Elimination Chamber, yeah. Punk would win the Chamber. And he could finally get his WrestleMania main event. Uh, Roxanne was going to keep the title year round. She was going to have a match with Julia, a rematch finally at SummerSlam. She was going to beat Julia there. They would be tied 1-1 in their series. Julia would win the other one, whatever not. Oh yeah, the Royal Rumble, I guess. And then she would finally beat Roxanne there. Roxanne would have been full on part of Futuro Dorado. She would have been the leader. Uh, Bailey and Lola would have won the tag championships. Stephanie would have won the women's U.S. championships. Uh, is that it? Is that it? I think that's it.
For SmackDown, AJ would have went into this kind of. It would have been a long-term story of whenever I drop this belt, I'm going to retire.
Oh damn.
It would have just been his story running throughout the year, made it all the way to Mania. I'm not like you. I don't book that far in advance, so I would have found somebody to beat him at WrestleMania who I felt like I'd built up enough. Um, since Jay would no longer be on your roster, I would finally get what I wanted this year, and that would be my brothers four-way for the tag titles. It would have been the Lucha Brothers, it would have been the Creed Brothers, it would have been the Usos, and it would have been Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa all going after those tag titles. Um, Mercedes and Cora and AJ Lee would have, going into the year, we would have built to SummerSlam having Cora take on AJ Lee for the title, beating her at SummerSlam. Mercedes during this run would drop down into the women's IC title picture and fight for that. Around Rumble time, Cora would be holding the title as a heel champion. Mercedes would start to build her way back up. We'd get to next year's WrestleMania, finally have the one-on-one match again between Cora and Mercedes, in which Cora would have beaten Mercedes, finally beating all four members of the Four Horsewomen.
All
That
right.
would have been like the three things I would have walked into next year knowing I was doing.
Is that it? Is that it? We good?
I think that's it.
Oh shit, no. I would have just as soon as Julia won that title, she'd have like a 2 month reign, and then we're gonna start flipping that title everywhere, from no champions to everyone being champion. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna do that with the tag titles this year too.
I
All
do
right,
what I do with my tag titles.
yeah. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you for watching. One hell of a series. I had
One
fun.
hell of a run.
One
I
hell of
had
a
a
run.
blast.
I had a blast. It was pain in the final couple months, but I think we ended the series on a high note. Uh, Finn finally wins the title. Uh, Roxanne keeps her title. You know, all the good things. Cora turns heel. All the good things. All right. Peace.
See ya.
Save recent gameplay.